10, fear on the freeway. A man who was shot at near Miller Park tells us about his near-death experience. The young father was almost killed when a bullet flew right past his face.
Charges were filed against the shooter today. He is a convicted felon who should not have been carrying a gun.
Katie Crowther's live in the newsroom with a story that's new at 10. Katie?
Mike and Carol, that driver who was shot at during morning rush hour near Miller Park is lucky to be alive. He says the bullet was just millimeters from hitting him.
It was a moment of horror on Highway 41. James Norman is the motorcyclist charged with shooting at a driver as they merged from the Lisbon Avenue ramp around 7:30 Monday morning.
The bullet went right past my face. It went in one window and out the driver's window and shot at both windows.
The driver, who wants to remain anonymous, shared these photos of his car. His 5-year-old daughter is typically there, sitting next to him. He had just dropped her off.
She could have been in that seat.
He says Norman nearly crashed into his car before some choice words were exchanged. Seconds later, he was looking down the barrel of a gun.
Reached and unsnapped something, and next thing I know, it's a gun pointed at me. And next thing I remember is hearing the pop, the glass shattering, and just pulling over to the side. I didn't even check to see if I was shot. I just called 911 and tried to get a description out.
Thanks to the help of witnesses, police caught up to Norman and say they found his gun in the median. The 35-year-old also had drugs on him.
Luckily, the driver of the car only suffered some cuts from the shattered glass. As for Norman, his first court appearance is tomorrow. In the newsroom, Katie Crowther, today's TMJ4.
What a terrifying ordeal. Thanks, Katie.